Well, hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm Jennifer Keller. I'm an executive company vice president with Park Lane. I am the lucky one that gets to help Carla launch her business tonight. So as you're hopping on or whether you're watching the replay, let us know you're here. Be sure to say hi to Carla. Tag her in the comments. Let us know where you're watching from, because one of my favorite parts about these Facebook parties is you can literally invite people all over the country. So I'm in Southern California, but I would love to know where you are watching from. Are you in the hot East Coast? That's where I'm heading tomorrow. And boy, does it look hot out there. Are you in the dreary June gloom of Southern California like I am? Let us know where you're watching from. And as we get going here too, just a quick backstory on Park Lane, if you're not familiar with us, is we have been in business for 71 years. I have been with Park Lane for just over 5. And it's been such a fun adventure for me. So I cannot wait for Carla to really get her feet wet, jump in and see all that there is to offer here at Park Lane. And I found that in my 5 years of being with Park Lane, I have come to realize that they really have a style for everyone. So whether you like, dainty jewelry, you like bold jewelry, designer inspired jewelry, we have something for everyone. And it is a perfect way to kind of update your look for summer without spending a lot of extra money, because you can wear the same shirt every day, change up your accessories, and no one will even know that you have that same shirt on. That's the magic of accessorizing. So you can be for yourself to kind of give yourself a new fresh look for summer. It can be a great gift for someone, all kinds of reasons, but I am excited you're here. Now I will tell you, I am streaming this from my business page. So that means I cannot see comments, but if you have questions or you love something, type that in there, because Carla will see it and I will go get to all the questions if there are any too. So one of the reasons I joined Park Lane is because they have this amazing sale, and you're going to love this. So what you to do is grab like a piece of paper, a notebook, something to write down a wish list, because I'm going to try to show you as many pieces of jewelry as quickly as possible, and you will not even remember what the first thing I showed that you love. So grab a piece of paper and a pen. Plus at the end, Carla's going to have you message or text that wish list to her. You're creating a wish list, and she's going to do all the magic math for you. So don't even worry about the prices right now, because the sale is incredible. And what the sale is if you purchase 2 items at full price, you can get 4 items at half price. And the 2 at full price are always the least expensive, which I know is absolutely crazy. So that's why, and even right now, they got bonuses going on. You can get a free piece. So your only job is to write down what you love, and at the end, circle or star your top 6 to 8, and then send it to Carla. Let her do the magic math for you, which she will, and you won't believe how much you can save. And then you can always make changes, take things off, do whatever you'd like to do. Okay, so one last thing before I get going with the jewelry. If you find yourself loving a ton of pieces, like I think you will, don't get mad at Carla for inviting you. Instead, the best thing you can do is grab a few girls together just like this, maybe on Facebook or maybe in person, and let Carla do this with your friends. Because our hostess plan is so generous. Our average hostess is getting about $400 or more in free jewelry, plus half price items, plus bonuses on top of that. And really, that is the best thing you could do to help Carla get her business started. So we love it when you will be one of her first hostesses. So are you ready to see some jewelry? Give me some thumbs up. Give me some hearts in the comments, because I want to show you the best way to work our sale. Excuse me one second. I forgot to grab my little earring pile, because I want to show you some of our cart starters. So I mentioned with the sale, it's, purchase 2 at full price, get 4 at half price. The 2 at full price are the least expensive. So what you want to do to shop this sale the right way, or the smart way, is find 2 items that are maybe $40 and under. So, and then your next 4 things, no matter what they are half price. So let me give you an example of what some of our cart starters, sale unlockers are, all those things. And I'm going to start with earrings. So my favorites right now are these little dovey ones. They're a little pearl in the front, a big pearl in the back. As a matter of fact, I'm going to show you how cute they are, because they're so much cuter on than they are on this little earring stand. So they're inspired by Christian Dior, and they're only $30. And especially if I'm going to wear kind of a bigger pearl necklace, I'll show you one in just a few minutes, I want to go a little bit smaller with my earrings. It's always harder when people are watching live to find the little hole. But they come in gold, silver, and pearl. The pearl are my favorite. There we go. And look at how cute they are. Aren't they fun? They're just a little bit different, which I kind of like, and they balance. So if you're wearing a statement piece like my Havana necklace that I have on right now, you want to go a little bit smaller with your earrings. So if you love them, write it down. They're called Dovey. So that's one idea. Another fun pair is our Bliss. Bliss comes in gold and silver. These are only $26. So 2 of these would unlock that sale perfectly for you. So those are our Bliss earrings. Our coconut earrings, these are so fun for summer. They have the little pearls, goes around the circle. Great for every day. That white by your face is just going to brighten you up. So we like that part of it. So coconut is another one. We have our, let's see what else I got for cart starters. Sunray. And Sunray are only 38. That has the pearl as well, kind of a drop to it. So that's a great, good cart starter. And then, I mean, we have a ton. So you could do our hazy hoops. So everything I'm going to show you really quickly is all under 40. Hazy, Happy, Eternity, Rue. These come in all the metals, gold, silver, rose gold, hematite. Our Wren are fun. These are 42. You get 3 pairs, the hoops with the pearl and the crystals. Oh, these are new. Look at these gorgeous ones. These are called Aqua, and they are 42. So that would be a good one to unlock your sale. Maybe our Margot. Oops, that's upside down. Margot comes in silver and gold. These are great everyday ones. They're kind of a matte finish, so they're not as shiny. And then our Indigo, which are little hearts with the abalone. And then I'm going to end with our Impression. And these come in about 16 different colors. They're 3 carats of CZs, and they are stunning. So if you like a little sparkle, these are good too. So those are all things that I would call cart starters. Now let me show you a few other pairs of earrings that you might want to get for half price. So the first one is our Prism. And these do the same trick that I have on. So the little cube goes in the front, the big cube goes in the back. I'm going to show you what that looks like, because every time I wear these, I get compliments. So little one goes in the front, and the big one goes in the back. Okay, what do you think? Aren't these cuter than what you thought they were going to be? I just love them. And same thing, they're a little bit smaller. So I might wear more of a bold necklace with this and just keep that little bit of sparkle by my face. All right, I'm going to take this back off. And then the ones that I'm wearing, these are called Monaco. And with the Monaco, you get 3 pairs. So they come, where's my Monaco? Here it is. They come as a set of 3, kind of that classic teardrop with the polished gold, so small, medium, and large. I have the medium ones on right now. I think these are the medium ones. And, you know, again, balancing out my more of a statement necklace with smaller earrings. So that's the Monaco. Let's see. Orbit is kind of fun. These are polished silver, a little bit more modern hoop because they're a little bit wider. You could do our Hazy. Great everyday hoops. My nurses and teacher friends love these. These are only 36. If you want a more sparkly statement, these are called Queenie. They have that iconic quatrefoil in the front. Our Luna is beautiful. They're on sale too for 32, I think, with any purchase. Every time I wear these, I get compliments. Look at that with the beautiful fabric and the crystals. Luna's a good one. Another great everyday one is our Tempo. I always call these my Costco Target earrings because that's where I am at least once a week, and I'm usually wearing these. So Tempo is the name of these. And then our Chantel is a little bit wider hoop, or I'm sorry, larger hoop, kind of a basket weave in gold and silver. And then tell me what you think of our Tahiti. I wore these last night. I had a little party at a wine bar. So fun, so cute. And I have to say, for as big as they are so lightweight. So this would be something where I would wear a big fun earring and then do a smaller little necklace with this. So those are called Tahiti. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick sip of water, but tell me in the comments, which 2 are your favorites? Which ones were you leaning towards? I would love to know. Carla wants to know what her friends like. And we will move on to some bracelets. Okay, and again, I can't see the comments, but I'm gonna go back and look because I'm always wanting to know what you girls like. All right, let's talk about your arm party. So your arm party is when you take some bracelets and you layer them together. So these, for example, this one is called Ivy. The middle one is one of our impressions. We're kind of known for these. They're 40 hand-set CZs in about 16 different colors. And then our creme has that mother of pearl quatrefoil as well, too. And I love that white. You know, I have so many white shirts. So many times I will put some color with the jewelry, like my Havana necklace, or add that white in my arm parties. So let me show you some fun arm parties. This one is 2 bracelets, 2 sets. So these 5 come together. They're called creme. They're stretchy. They're all a little bit different. They're great with your rose gold, with your gold, with your peach tones. And I've layered in there our jewel. And jewel is inspired by the Cartier Love Bangle. It's oval. It comes in all the metals. And I just put it right kind of in the middle there because I want it to be a little bit different. You want something in your arm party to stand out a little bit. So that one's jewel. And then our creme. Another fun arm party in silver. I have our Rika. This is a great everyday one. Serena is stretchy. It has a bar of crystals. This one is called Cherub. It's inspired by the Tiffany with a little silver heart. Here's that same jewel bracelet in silver. And then our Mars is stretchy with just a single crystal. So this is 5 bracelets. You generally want your arm parties in odd numbers. So I always feel like 3 is my daytime look usually, and 5 is my evening look. So there we go with some silver. Are you gold people or silver people? Let me know in the comments. I would love to know. For gold, this is a fun one too. So this one, I put on here that same Rika bracelet in gold. And then next to it is our embraceable. I'm going to slide this over here. Next to it is embraceable. Embraceable is a good one too because it just kind of gives your arm party just a little bit of oomph. And then this one is called Atlantic. Atlantic has the tiger's eye. I love the brown. And you know what looks really cute with the brown is turquoise. That's a great combination. So Atlantic, embraceable. This is that same ivy bracelet I'm wearing, but in the leopard. Hazy is a good one to kind of balance it out to get that odd number. And then Rika. So do we like this one? Let me know if you like that arm party. Another fun one is the turquoise. So this one is called Kai. It's adjustable with that bar of turquoise. Our sail is beautiful. It's got almost like the turquoise little, almost looks like glass, like sea glass in there. Serena in gold. Here's another impression bracelet in turquoise. And then our jewel bracelet in gold on the end. So I love that party. It's just going to add that pop of color, especially if you're wearing white. Love the turquoise. So that's one. And then my last one I want to show you is some black and gold. I always think black and gold kind of elevates your look a little bit. So here's another impression bracelet in black. That same impression or embraceable in gold. Vibes is the one in the middle with the polished black enamel and the crystal. Same ivy because that's so popular right now, that whole Van Cleef inspired look. And then this is part of a set of 3. It's called Stormy. So the other 2 pieces are, one of them's pink, one of them's gray. But once you start building your jewelry wardrobe, you can mix and match all your pieces, which can create all kinds of fun combinations. So that's just a few of our bracelets. I mean, we have so many more on the website. And let me just show you this because I have it handy. But I mentioned those impression bracelets. Here's just a few more colors. And this is one, when you send Carla your list of your favorite 6 to 8 pieces, I bet she's going to be able to get this one for you for $35. Again, in any color that you want. What color would you pick? Tell me what your favorite color is. I can't choose. It's like picking between my kids, right? So I think they're all so sparkly and so pretty. Okay, so those are some of our arm parties. And again, you know, I've been talking. I'm going to grab a sip of water. You tell me in the comments which 2 bracelets did you love? Which ones caught your eye before I move on to some necklaces? Okay, you ready? Ready to see some necklaces? All right, same thing. Let me grab this right here. You could do necklaces as cart starters, sale unlockers as well. So here's a few that are under 40. We have our Rue necklace, our Juliet necklace. Both of these come in gold and silver. Our halo has the single crystal. This is that same Rue necklace in rose gold and also comes in hematite. And then on this board, let's see what we got here. On this one, I have our pearl necklace, which is a solitaire pearl. Here's that hematite Rue, the silver Juliet, and then these are impression necklaces. Excuse me. They match the bracelets and the earrings that I've already shown you. And they come in about, I think, 6 or 8 different colors. Here's the blue, the red, I guess that's purple. Red, blue, purple, and clear are some of those colors. So those would be good cart starters too. So again, I know it's a lot of math, so just write down what you love. Carla will do all the magic for you, I promise. And then let me show you some of my most popular necklaces. I mentioned this one's called Havana. Love this for summer, kind of gives that beachy vibe that we're all looking for. This one is called Trudy. And I always say this is a great starter piece. Like if you're just getting started with jewelry, you're not quite sure what you'll wear, this is a good one because you get two pieces. You can wear them together or you can separate them. So maybe you just start with something like that and then you work up to this. And then one of my favorite things to do is to layer in something that has a little bit of a drop to it. Could be something you already have. We have a ton of necklaces that do this, but this one is called buttercream. And you'll hear me say this over and over. I love the pop of white. Love it, love it, love it. So that has the mother of pearl. So buttercream and Trudy, if you're writing those on your list. Then we have, and this one is one of our summer pieces, and I just looked and it was still available, but it could sell out at any moment. This one is called Sea Bloom, and it's got the little hibiscus flowers in silver, and I layered the Monroe with it just for a little bit of, sparkle. And with that, that's the one you're going to maybe put those cute prism earrings with, right? Weren't those cute? So that's Monroe and Sea Bloom. Next I have, okay, going to stick with silver for a second. This is one of my most popular necklaces, and this is called Electric. And with the Electric, you get two pieces. So you get the teardrop crystal, and then you get that little paperclip chain. You can wear them together. You can separate them. This is a great layering piece. And then the long one is called Everlasting. Isn't that pretty? Just adds a little bit of sparkle. You can just throw it on over your neck. So those layer really nicely together. We're seeing a lot of necklaces being layered right now. And I love that. Like, let me show you an example of one of my most popular layers and really my own go-to that I wear a lot. So I'm going to start with this one. This is our hazy necklace. And this is my most popular one. And I think the reason for it is it comes in gold, silver, and hematite. And then it's one of those that you could wear by itself and maybe add some big fun earrings like let's go back to maybe the Luna would balance that really nicely. Or you could do the Tahiti, would balance that really nicely. But it's also a great necklace that you can layer. So what I've been doing lately is I've been taking our Chantilly, and Chantilly is 5 strands of pearls, 5. And I love that. I mean, that's a statement. You're going to go with your smaller earrings with that for sure. But I will tell you, when I started selling jewelry, this would have scared me to wear 5 pieces. So I love that you can separate them. So what I've been doing is just taking one piece and layering it together just like that. Isn't that pretty? And then taking one more, like our ambrosia, and dropping that in and just putting all 3 of those together. And when you layer your necklaces, it just looks more intentional. Like if you just wore this one, someone might say that's a cute necklace, but when you layer them, you're creating a look and it makes you look like you know what you're doing with your jewelry. It draws more people to look at it because it's different. It stands out a little bit more. So I think these are fun. And again, anything with a drop like that buttercream I showed you earlier would work. Anything drop and then around. See the difference there? So Chantilly, Hazy, and Ambrosia is what that one is if it's on your wish list. And I have 2 more. This one has been very popular. This one is called Aspen. And Aspen, you get 3 pieces. So you get the short little chain, you get the oversized clip with the crystals, and then the charms on the bottom. You can wear all of them together. You can separate them. What I like to do with this one is put it on a busier shirt like this. Like if you have a shirt with a pattern, whether it's stripes or flowers or paisley or polka dots, you need something a little bit bigger to anchor against the pattern. Otherwise, a delicate chain isn't going to show up on there. So that's another one where I would do this Aspen necklace and maybe add my little Monaco earrings with that. What do you think? Do we like Aspen? I would love to know. And then my last one is our Galaxy. And Galaxy is another built-in layer. Like if you're not sure how to layer your necklaces yet, get one that already has the layering done for you. So Galaxy is 3 pieces. You've got the delicate chain, the heart with the white enamel and the crystals in the pendant on the bottom. And with this one, I love this arm party combination. I would just do this, the creme and the jewel, maybe grab one of our rose gold hoops with this, and you're all set. So let me know again, which one was your favorite? What are your 2 favorite necklaces? And I'm curious too, how many items do you have on your wish list? How many pieces have you written down? I always like to see who has the most. And I'll tell you, if you're like most of our guests, you will find a lot of jewelry that you love. And the best way to get this is free. As I mentioned at the beginning, our average hostess is getting about $400 in free jewelry. And we have a new collection coming out in less than 2 weeks. So there's no better time to grab some girls together than in July. And that would help Carla so much. Like, that's the best thing you could do for her, is help her meet new people, because you're our ambassadors. We don't advertise. The only way women and men hear about Park Lane is through people. So if you're willing to do a party for her, type party in the comments or send her a message and just let her know, because I know that will make her feel so, so good. Okay. As we wrap this up, let me just add one last thing. If you watched this tonight and thought, I could totally do what she's doing, like, that does not look that hard, you are right. You could, and it's not that hard. And I will tell you, one of the best things about Park Lane is doing this business with friends, because now you get to write off your lunches, you get to play with jewelry together. So if you're curious at all about kind of what Carla's gotten herself into, a little bit more about Park Lane, we have a free necklace night every Sunday night where either myself or one of my leaders, we go on Facebook and we just share a little bit about how this business works. And if you want to come, you will be in a drawing for a free necklace. Type an F in the comments. We will make sure to get you the information. But with that, this is what I'd love for you to do, is take that piece of paper that you've written all your names on, circle or star your top 6 or 8 pieces, and either text it or message it to Carla and let her do the magic math. She is going to figure out what should be full price, half price. She'll let you know if you've unlocked any bonuses, any free pieces, and you can always make changes. But I would send it to her right now, because you'll forget. You won't remember what it looks like. It doesn't have to be fancy. It just has to be legible. And then let her do a magic math for you. So, Carla, I'm excited for you. I think you're off to a great start. I cannot wait to see what your friends love. And if you have any questions for me, feel free to tag me in the comments and I'll get back to you. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Have a great night, everyone. Bye.